This is Triple T, and you're listening to The Making of a Producer, a real-time reflection on creativity and my quest to make music that moves you. Today, I want to talk about rediscovering my flow. Getting back into music production hasn't been smooth, but I expected that. If you saw one of my early posts from last year, you could probably guess the two things I've been struggling with. The first is inertia. Spoiler alert, I had a life before I decided to make music again. I go to work, I hit the gym, I play guitar, I go to dance, and somewhere in there I have to find time for music. Not to mention, I have to get my brain back into the mindset of creating again. Now, I understand the importance of getting my habits right. So for the past few weeks, I've spent 15 minutes a day working on production. It usually ends up being more than that. Lately, that time has been spent remembering the basics, like setting up my audio interface, figuring out the sampler, and rediscovering my old projects, some of which remind me how much momentum I lost by stepping away. Fighting inertia has also made me question myself. Even the basics can feel impossible when you get rusty. The gap between my ideas and my current skills feels so vast. It makes me wonder, why am I doing this? But this is exactly how it starts. I'm trying to attain activation energy, that point where things begin to feel easier. I know in the beginning I have to push hard, but once I get going, it'll take less effort to keep moving. And that's where I am. Every session still takes work, but it's getting easier. My ideas are starting to flow again. I don't have to figure everything out from scratch. I can sit down and get into the groove. The next hurdle is finishing projects, so I can get feedback and start building momentum. But that is a story for next time. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you next week.